here we are going on the pit straight as we go down. Oh, what the heck? Did we just race through them cars? We're magical! Hello guys, and welcome back to another video. Today we're gonna go to the Monaco Grand Prix, one of the most famous GPs ever for its very tight circuit and also for its place. So I'll see you guys at the grid. As here, Lucas Weber wins the Spanish Grand Prix. And we are going to take P8. We could have gotten a podium, but we only needed 2 seconds. We were on the grass. But we just get P8 by really, like, not that much. As we are about to go into the Monaco GP, Red Bull expects a great performance from Valtteri and Lance. Will be coming as another outstanding performance in qualifying. Can he keep the position?
A proper road race, and in the true meaning of the word. That was how Mr. Monaco, the late great Graham Hill, once described this iconic event. The cars we drive have come a long way in the intervening half-century, but still we race on those same public roads beside the Mediterranean Sea. There's no victory more coveted than that of the Monaco Grand Prix. The prestigious Circuit de Monaco then. It's not all that dissimilar today to the layout that made its debut almost a century ago. It's 2 miles and 19 corners through the streets of Monte Carlo, and although the average lap speed of around 93 miles per hour is the lowest of the season, the tiny margins for error make it the natural habitat of the safety car. Anthony Davidson joins me again for the race today. We should talk about Alfa Romeo. What do you make of their performance so far this season?
Well, the atmosphere within that team seems very positive at the moment. Everyone seems like they're in great spirits and having a lot of fun doing what they do, and that's definitely contributed to the performances we've seen.
Time to see how our drivers are stacking up after yesterday's exciting qualifying session. Charles Leclerc lines up on pole position and the captain completes the front row. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Hamilton, Norris, Sebastian Vettel and Faber, Bottas, Albon, Russell and Sergio Perez, Hülkenberg, Raikkonen, Devon Butler and Verstappen, Gasly, Ricciardo, Daniel Kvyat and Carlos Sainz. Stroll and Robert Kubica takes the last spot on the grid.
We are here now at the grid. It's 5 red lights out at Monte Carlo. And there is an Alfa Romeo car in our rearview mirrors right there, as we almost made contact with Charles Leclerc. And now we are here looking at another view of that start. You can see us blocking off the Alfa Romeo car of Lewis Hamilton right there, and almost making contact with Charles Leclerc. As here we go on to we're now on lap 6 here. We're going down into the pits as everybody passes us here. Besides like the back runners, because they're super slow. We are going to pit for the mediums for the rest of the race. We're doing a 1 stop here because it's only 20 laps at Monte Carlo. As we are going to come out, are we going to come out behind the Ricardo? No, we're not. Here's another view of us going into the pits right there. There's some other cars behind us on the left side. Oh, there's the 2 Renaults.
Look after these tires.
Oh my god, that was so close. We almost made contact with Carlos Sainz as we were passing everybody. Oh my gosh. Did we just phase through George? I think it was George Russell. There's another view of us blocking off Lance Stroll right here as we go into the last turn right here, and he goes into the pits because he's one of the slowest cars at this Monaco GP. As here you can see us almost making contact with both of those cars, or we're just facing through them. And I think that's Lucas Weber behind us now. as we're still behind Carlos Sainz in his Renault, as I think we're past him. And here's Alex Albon, the guy who beat us to the line at Australia. We're going to go past him, and that is Lando Norris. We did not get in front of him. That is super sad because he's the leader of they're on the constructors' leader right now. You can see another view of us going down the pit straight right here and passing some cars as they come out of the pits. And there's Alex Albon right there as we turn in and we make the job done right around him. You see him kind of in the rearview mirrors. There's a Daniel Fiat in the pits. But now on lap 11, he is out of the race as we make some contact with Alex Albon. Almost make contact with both of those walls. Here we are on the last lap of the Grand Prix. Charles Leclerc wins in his Ferrari again, and we almost got blue flagged and lapped right there before the final last lap. We're going to be on board the whole entire time for the final last lap here. We are 4th in the constructors. Hopefully we can pass Racing Point soon. I think we've got a better position than both of them. So we're going to the hard left-handy here. Almost made contact with that wall. Now we go on to the tunnel part of this Monte Carlo GP. On the last lap, there's 2 minutes left, but I think we'll make it as we make contact with that left wall in the tunnel. Almost corner cut right there. You can see it, him in his Ferrari right behind us. He's going very slow. Ooh, make contact with the right wing on the right side of the on the right wall. As here we go down, we make more contact. We love making contact. Oh, we can barely turn now. As we make more contact, even more contact. As here we go into the last turn. Hey, we don't make contact there. That's a plus. As here we are getting P6 at the Monte Carlo Grand Prix. This wasn't our Grand Prix, but it still was good. Here's another view of us going down the last couple turns right here. You'll see in a second that we have no front wing anymore. Look at that front wing. It's just a nose. There's no front wing anymore. It's just a nose. It looks so weird. It looks like a duckbill. Kind of. It kind of looks like a duckbill. There's Charles Leclerc and there's Alex Albon and I think that's Lucas Weber.
This one at the start of the weekend, but you pulled through. Thank you.
We are the only finishing Toro Rosso because our teammate Daniel Fiat DNF. That was that Charles Leclerc wins the Monte Carlo Grand Prix along with I think there's Valtteri Bottas right there.
That combination meant they got
and
the absolute maximum out
is
of their
that I
tyres
think it
at all
might
times.
be Lewis Hamilton, yeah. I think it's, yeah, it was Lewis Hamilton right there.
Their history is well known, so it's
There was
no
no overtaking besides like maybe a couple turns. So that was our Monte Carlo Grand Prix. We're gonna end that on a high note of getting P6. This is my worst Grand Prix performance. It is one of my better finishes though. It's our second best finish. But our first best qualifying, we went back 4 places, which is not that good.
See how the driver standings have changed.
Let's go check out the driver standings.
The championship standings.
As you can see, we went back 4 places.
Let's focus on the driver of the day, Anthony Davidson. Who do you pick?
Kimi Räikkönen is my standout today.
Daniel Fiat is still in 10th, and we go up to 7th in the championship.
It's time to check out the Constructors' standings.
As here in the Constructors' Championship, we're getting closer to Racing Point, but not too close, because they've both, I think, both of the cars finished in points paying positions, and I was the only car finished in points paying position. I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.
To see what's next.